2013-2014 Walt Disney World Ambassadors.
And I love the energy in the room. You guys are so fantastic. You know, I see a lot of people in the room, Rich, that we've met over the last month at different recruiting activities, people we met at great Disney volunteer events.
I think that's the cue. Just go like this and they make noise.
That's right, yeah. And it's been great too, because we've been able to do a lot of great things in the community already to start off for the month of May. So we've been able to box up food for children, working with children. We've also been able to clean up the environment. So a lot of great things we've already done.
And we have a lot to share with you today, so it's time to get started. So, it's our pleasure to introduce to you the Director of Community Relations for the Walt Disney World Resort, Nancy Gadesco.
Good morning, everyone. It is great. It is so exciting to be here and truly, truly inspired to be here with so many cast members. You make such a difference in Central Florida, and I just can't express my appreciation. I hope you know that you're part of history, that before there was even a castle, Walt Disney World cast members were making a difference in the community. And then as the company grew across the country and around the world, we all came together to create what is now known as the Disney VoluntEARS program. You are so generous, I have some notes here, that last year alone you supported 1,700 organizations and gave, get this, 230,000 volunteer hours from So we do want to welcome back, you don't want to just hear me, but what we want to welcome back is one of those original cast members and original volunteers, our president of Walt Disney World, George Calagrinas.
Wow, we should start every morning off like this. So this is a perfect Disney moment. A room full of Disney cast members, Imagineers, and crew members all wearing Disney volunteer t-shirts. So congratulations to all. You know, while I have had a chance to visit some of the agencies since I've been back that all of you volunteer hours in, I haven't actually had a chance to do an activity. But I did want to share with you an example of something that I did when I was in my previous role in California. So on not one but two occasions, the Disneyland Steering Committee partnered with Kaboom, and we built two playgrounds in Orange County in California. But the first one we built was in Anaheim, in an inner city neighborhood. And I think you all know how it works with Kaboom. They actually choose the location, and then the team shows up, and you have one day to build this playground. And so, you know, it all sounds really nice and fun, like the first hour. And, but in this particular case, we all showed up, and unfortunately, in this neighborhood, it was a neighborhood that, if you looked on the outside, it looked like a typical middle-class neighborhood. Nice, clean streets, nice houses. But in fact, it was infested with gangs. And the night before, a 12-year-old boy had been shot and killed in a drive-by shooting. And that house backed right up to the park where we were. So it sort of set the tone for, oh my gosh, you know, and anyway, we built that playground. Then fast forward a year later, I went by on a Saturday afternoon, and that playground was completely full with families and children enjoying that. And so it reminded me, it's not just a moment where you contribute, but what you're doing is leaving a legacy of contributing and volunteering that makes a difference in people's lives for a long time after that. So I hope you always remember that when you go out and do a volunteer activity. So thank you.
George, and we have two more opportunities for him. So on Saturday we're building a Kaboom playground in my hometown of Claremont. I'm very excited. And on May 31st, we'll build a Kaboom playground out in St. Cloud. So, now all of that volunteerism that you all have done all year, I know that many, many people in this room will be receiving an Ears to You grant to give to the organizations that you support. What you probably don't know is that this summer, when the checks come in, it's going to benefit 450 organizations here in Central Florida. But it gets better. The total amount is $916,000. So thank you to all of you and what you do for the community. The dollars and your time really make, as George said, that truly long-lasting impact. So, the next order of business, we thought when we had everyone here together celebrating the huge number of hours that you give and really kicking off this month, that what better day than to announce our Volunteer of the Year and our Volunteer Team of the Year. But I think we need our boss to help us do that. So Mickey. All right, are we ready? First, we're going to start with Volunteer of the Year. And Ty, I believe you have the award. So this lucky recipient shows what we got here. So here we got it. The Disney Volunteer of the Year is Liz Hedrick.
Listen to this.
So I'm going to tell you what Liz has done. So this year, Liz donated more than 750 hours, including visits to Orange County Animal Services for health evaluations of impounded dogs, visits with her own therapy dog to nursing homes, reading education assistance at a local elementary school, providing free community education dog training classes. She did pet foster care, and she's a therapy dog representative at various shelter functions and activities. So it's probably no doubt where Liz wants to donate her $3,000. It's to the SPCA of Central Florida. And Jake White is here representing SPCA. Right here.
Rich has something for you too.
Can you hold that for us? All right, let's get one more big hand for another one to do?
Yes, so now it's time for the Volunteer Team of the Year. And I understand we're going to break with tradition with today's announcement. So the recipient is Disney's Animal Kingdom. This team donated more than 5,500 hours, including serving meals to the homeless, helping build 6 houses, helping 100 children make bluebird houses and learn more about nature, placing wreaths on graves of military, and crocheting shawls, scarves, and hats and pet beds for local hospitals and animal shelters. Disney's Animal Kingdom has chosen to donate their $3,000 check to Wildlife Rehabilitation of Central Florida, and Dr. Jane Leon has joined us representing this organization. to Disney's Animal Kingdom team and the Wildlife Rehabilitation of Central Florida. Congratulations once again to Liz Hedrick, our 2013 Disney Volunteer of the Year, and Disney's Animal Kingdom team, our 2013 Disney Volunteer team.
That wraps it up for this morning. Thanks for joining our pep rally. Thank you for what you do, and let's hear it one more time for volunteers. Our Disney volunteers have been out and about in the community actually even longer than 30 years. It was 30 years ago that we really organized ourselves around the whole world. So it represents Disney cast members across the country and around the globe. It's a long tradition of service. It actually began with Walt Disney himself, when he and his animators would go to children's hospitals and draw pictures for the children. So giving back to the community is really just part of who we are. Volunteering personally makes me feel like I'm connected to my community. You can come to work and go home every day and not be involved, but once you get out there, you meet so many great people. You feel like you've really given back. You feel better about yourself. It's just truly the gift that kind of keeps on giving. It gives to the community and it gives back to you.